Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, a podcast, and today is the Thursday podcast, and I hope that everyone is doing okay. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog. Also, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme. It's updated every Wednesday and Saturday. And also follow me over on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So, the last couple of days, I have been completely, just out of it. I'm losing days, I'm losing time. Things that happened, just 24 hours ago are not the same time frame as what's happening in my brain right now. So, for instance, my niece and we spent Monday together. When I saw her Tuesday for trivia, it felt like we hadn't seen each other for 4 or 5 days. And she's all, no, uncle, we talked about this yesterday, and blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, I am just losing time right now. Mainly because my day-to-day schedule has been changed quite drastically. And so things that I normally would do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm not doing that anymore. So it's just a temporary change, but for right now, it's really messing with my head. Also, I have a lot of things happening with my mental health providers that are changing around. So instead of having 2 providers, I'm dropping down to 1 provider, which is okay with me because, like I said in the past, that 1 provider that I'm no longer seeing, I just didn't feel like we connected very well. And so I feel very fortunate and blessed that the provider that I really do like and get to see has taken me on as a full-time client, even though she has more admin roles and duties within the company. So we talked about some of the things that I have going on, some of my issues, some of the things that I want to do moving forward, so on and so forth. So I think it's going to be a really good transition, just going to her full time, and it's pretty much set in stone every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. That's my time with her up until January, and then we'll change things around as we need to for sickness or for whatever. And I told her, I said, if I get sick, I'll still try to do telehealth if you're willing to do telehealth, and I'll give you at least 24 hours notice that I'm not going to come in because I don't want to get you sick, you don't want to get me sick, the whole shebangy. So, yeah. And just dealing with the stupidity of people and how ignorantly blind they have become with their politics or lack thereof. They're allowing their politics to take place in such a way that it is blinding them from just being regular, good, everyday human beings. And today, when I was at the pool, I met a young man who is trans, and I was like, is this your first time here? And he said, yeah, it is. I just got registered a couple of days ago, so this is my actual first time swimming here. And I said, well, welcome, I'm really glad to have you here, and just gave him kind of the rundown on everything, and was like, if you have any issues from anyone, these are the people that you need to talk to. And if I'm here and you're having any kind of an issue, please come and talk to me, because I will get loud. I will become the whole fucking problem for you. And he's like, oh my God, that is so sweet of you. Thank you. And so I really do hope that we get to see more of each other, and, you know, even if it is just within the swimming community, if we are able to, like, just, you know, if that's the only place that our friendship is, then that's awesome. But I really wanted to take a chance, not a chance, but I wanted to take the chance to let him know that he is safe and that no one's going to mess with him and all that other stuff. You know, I don't understand why people are so threatened by the trans community when all they want to do is just live their life to the best of their ability and just have respect. It takes nothing to utilize somebody's pronouns. It takes nothing to utilize their name. Like, if you ever answered to a nickname or anything like that, that's a fucking pronoun. So, if a man walks up to you and says, "Hey, my name is Tiffany," that is their name. I don't understand why people have such a hang up when it comes to trans and the gay community, and everyone's all, well, we don't want it shoved down our throats, and we don't want this and we don't want that. It's like, well, no one's shoving anything down your throats except for the inclusion in the conversation and in a positive light. Like, you don't get to go around being an asshole and not being a good person to people who are just trying to live a life that is best suited for them. Like, you may not agree with it, but, people don't agree with other people having blue hair. People don't agree with a lot of different things. But what we all can agree on is that we're all humans and that we all deserve love, respect, and kindness. So, anyways, that's my short little rant about the LGBTQIA2S community. But yeah, just dealing with a lot of ignorance, a lot of racism, bigotry, homophobia, transphobia. Like, the other day, I had the time. Like, I posted on someone's post, hopefully one day we'll live in a world where we are able to love the person regardless of the descriptors. And you would have thought that I kicked Jesus's puppy on national television while taking a shit on the Constitution and setting fire to the flag. Because the number of outraged people that showed up in my comment or under that comment was just unhinged like a motherfucker. And I'm like, get over yourselves. Like, legitimately, just get the hell over yourselves. You're making a mountain out of an anthill here. So, yeah. What else is going on? Above and beyond that, going into, like, my physical activities and stuff, I tried to go hiking on this new trail that just opened up by my house, and I have to put a big red X in that because there's just absolutely no way that I can haul my fat ass up the side of that mountain. It goes from a 0 all the way up to like 250 feet, and it's a very quick, steep incline. And it's just one of those, like, oh my God. So I've tried to walk this trail twice, and I have had my ass handed to me by it twice. So I'm good. I'm not going to try that anymore. I got to listen to my body. And I did that back on Tuesday. And my back, my glutes, and my calves are still hurting today. And, I take a significant amount of pain pills every day. I take a tramadol, I take a Flexerol, and I take an 800 milligram ibuprofen. And so, even with all three of those working, it still isn't enough. And then I utilize my CBD muscle rub if I have to. But yeah, I just got to say, nope, that's not for me. So yeah, not really much else happening right now. So this update's going to be kind of a short one, but I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.